Okay, so listen carefully. It's been So, the morning session, we almost completed the discussion of the chapter Constitution, how and why, right? Okay, so that's an important chapter for the SA1 examination. SA1 examination, clear. So, I want to give adequate importance for that chapter and want to learn it. Okay, I will upload the notes of the same today itself. Okay, or maximum by tomorrow morning. Okay, along with the MCQ question answers. Clear? So, MCQ will be there, extra questions will be there, and the same time NCRT solutions will be there in that notes. Okay, clear. So learn all those things there. The first test we know that it's a objective test there. So textbook reading is compulsory. Clear? Clear. Any doubts are there? You can call me also. So we are going to the next session, or sorry, next chapter from the same textbook. For essay 1, it is election and representation. Clear? Election and representation. So basically in this chapter, we are going to learn different methods of election. Okay. The characteristics of the system of election adopted in our country, Indian system of election. Thirdly, the importance of the provisions for free and fair elections. Free and fair election. Finally, the debate on electoral reforms. What are the changes we want to make up in the present election system that what we are following? Okay, so first of all, we are going to that one. Different methods of elections. Different methods of election. Can anyone tell me what are the different methods of election that basically we witnessed in India? Any idea? Anyway, it is not just selection but a election. Okay, tell me. Any method you know?
Sir, voting.
Voting. Voting I told you one, right? Explain one particular system. What is that? Hmm?
So first
Okay.
past.
Ah. First, pass
So
the
first,
post.
yeah.
That's it. First to pass the post. So direct and indirect election. Direct elections and the indirect one, right? Clear or not? Direct means all the population or as per the universal adult franchise, the adult population will participate in it. It's a political right. Political right. Okay. So for the parliament, we know that it's. I mean, for the Lok Sabha, okay, it is direct election. Direct election, right? Yes. Yes. And
So
what about Rajya Sabha? And what about the election of the president? Any idea?
Electoral college.
Electoral college is there. So directly the population or the people who have the right to vote, they are not participating in that kind of election. Clear or not? Our representatives are there, right? Or a particular group of people are there. Okay, maybe educated elite class, something like that. So different methods are there. But in India, we know that election is like a festival, right? Right? Almost all the parties are celebrating the election. Clear? So still we know that related with the election, crores of rupees they spent. Okay. Number of controversial issues are going on related to the spending of money by different political parties. Some parties brought 400 crore rupees to spend in Kerala. Other parties trying to take that. Okay. Robbery. Okay. Highway robbery. Clear. And almost all these parties are going to the court and police station every day. Okay. To prove that they are innocent or prove their innocence. Clear? Like that things are going on. So that much of money they are spending. So in class 10, okay, please brush up the memory that what you learned in class 10. Okay. So what is that? You studied about the different political systems or political party systems. What are they? What are different political party system? Can anyone tell me? Political party system related with elections. One clue I will give. One party system.
Multi-party system.
Okay. Then one party system, bi-party system, then multi-party system, right? Three systems are there. Okay, single party system. Okay, so there only one party will be there. Bi-party system, two parties will be. And the multi-party system, numerous parties are there. All right. So we studied that in the junior classes. So in India, basically, we are following the multi-party system. Multi-party system. As per the constitution, we know that the constitution guaranteeing freedom of association. Freedom of association. So anyone can create or they can force a political party, create a political party, right? Clear or not? There is no rules and regulations are there against enjoying that particular right, right to association. You can. Okay, you are free to do so. Clear? They're clear, Mr. Amal Roshan?
Sir.
Any idea? Any other ideas are there? Any other questions are there? No. Okay, so we are free to form these political parties there. Okay, so in India, more than 700 political parties are already registered under the Election Commission. So you know what is Election Commission, right? It's an independent authority or independent body. Okay, statutory body too. Okay, protected by the Constitution. Clear? And independent also. Okay, not under the control of any government institutions. Clear? It is free to conduct free and fair elections. Free and fair elections in India. There's an organization called or institution called Election Commission of India. So, if you want to start a political party, first of all, you have to register in the Election Commission. Okay, you want to register the political party. Clear? Clear or not? Like that, more than 700 political parties are there in India. And we know that there are numerous regional parties are there, and the same time national parties also are there in India, right? Right? Two sets of parties are there. Tell me, Amal, what is that?
Two parties and
Hmm. What parties?
two parties are there.
Okay, national parties and the regional parties. National parties and the regional parties. Tell me, what are these regional parties? Basuri Girish, what are regional parties? Basuri, what are these regional parties? Tell me first. Basuri, hello? No answers from Basuri. Anyone?
It's only particular state only, one state.
Definitely, definitely. The parties we are able to find, or they're functioning only in one or two states. Okay, clear or not? One state, maximum two or three states, not more than that anyway. Okay, such kind of political parties are termed as regional parties. Regional parties, but in the case of India, the regional parties are basically functioning in basically one or two states. One or two states. Clear. And what are national parties? National parties. Its presence will be found in almost all the areas of the country, right? Okay, number of states where you find that party, anyway, more than two or three, right? Okay, so that parties are termed as a national party. Can you give some example for regional parties?
AMDK,
AIADMK. Okay, All India Anna Dravida Muneta Kalagam, fine, from Tamil Nadu. Then from Kerala. From Kerala, any political party? How about Kerala Congress?
Kerala Congress,
Kerala Congress. Okay, so example for one such a regional party. Okay, that's only in Kerala. That was in Kottayam. Okay, and then one area in Thrissur, that's in Alappuzha. Okay, then there is no root of that party. Okay, we are unable to find. Okay, so that's the example for
2020 parties.
2020. That's a regional one. Okay, then that is an example by Kitex. Okay, Kitex company's political party, that is 2020. Okay, I already told you that anyone can do that. All are free to do so. Clear to start a political party. So 2020 is an example for a regional party. They participated in the state legislative council election also. Okay, fine. Clear.
Olden days,
What?
olden days, Rajinikanth has a political party. He declined the political.
Okay, fine. So Tamil Nadu, in this film starts. Okay, related with the fans organization, a number of political parties are functioning. Clear or not? But their role in politics is minimal, basically speaking. So they are unable to make that much changes or ripples in the politics of Tamil Nadu. Clear? Some sort areas they will. Okay, so it's a group of fan, basically speaking. So there's not a political party. Might in the future they will emerge as a greater party also. We cannot predict it. Clear or not? Let it be. So today's political parties in Tamil Nadu like DMK and ADMK first starts as a fan-based parties only. Clear or not? Okay. MGR, Jayalalitha, Karunanidhi, like that people, they started this party. Okay. Clear or not? And number of splits from that party basically originated from the Congress party. Clear or not? Understand? Okay, let it be. So that are the regional parties. Now we are discussing about the national parties. That's like the National Congress, BJP, CPI, like that. Various parties are there. National-wide acceptance is there for such parties. Okay, national-wide acceptance. Clear? Understand? They're called to be the national parties. Okay, so just understand those things there. But here we are not going to study about the political parties or what we can do to change the political system or something like that. Here basically with the system of elections, system of election and representative method. That what we are following in our country. Okay, that we are going to discuss in that this chapter. Okay, different methods of election. I already told you that direct election and indirect one, direct and indirect. Okay, first to pass the post it one method. It is direct one. Clear or no? Okay, next one. Proportional representation. Proportional representation. That is a method of indirect election. Indirect election. Please understand that. I will give the notes also. Second one, the characteristics of the system of election adopted in our country. Okay, what are the different methods? Okay, or criteria to conduct election? Conduct a election. Okay, criteria to conduct a election. There. All right, criteria. Right. Okay, there is no criterions. Okay, criteria or criteria. So that's what to conduct election. Next one, the importance of a provision for free and fair election. What do you mean free and fair election? Free and fair election. Anybody? Free and fair election. Any idea about that?
Anyone can vote and participate, and no matter can be entertained.
Of course. Okay. So every individual, as per the adult suffrage, those who complete the age of 18 in India have the right to vote, right? Okay. So it is the responsibility of the election commission and the government mechanism to create an opportunity for each individual to cast his or her vote without any threat. Clear or not? Or without any other outside forces. Clear? Clear? So it is a responsibility of the election commission and the government to protect the right to vote for each and every individual. Okay, want to create the circumstances or situations to cast their vote freely without any pressure, without any pressure. Okay, so at the same time, political parties should not use this money power and muscle power or the government mechanism to manipulate the election results. Clear? Or creating trouble in the election day. Okay, clear? It should be straightforward. No malpractices are allowed, basically speaking. So that's what free and fair election. Okay, for that we know that usually number of police professionals are the police officers, paramilitary forces. Okay, military sometimes. Okay, in the areas where national problems are, the military also will be there for the election day. Clear? Like that, various programs are there or various plans are there to conduct an election. Clear? That's by the election commission. So we will study about that methods in India. Okay, clear. Next one, the debate on the election reforms. Today I already told in the morning there, related with the first past, first past the post. In that system, one problem is there, right? What is the problem? If number of people are against that candidate in that situation, the moment I told the situation, right? Number of people basically they are against that particular candidate. Okay, nearly 600 are against him. Only 400 supporting him, but he managed to win. Okay, that system, literally speaking, so it is not a character system, right? Right? But a country like India with a huge population and a number of political parties, that is the only system we can adopt. Okay, clear or not? Or else
So,
we tell me.
so in that same system, like the first example which you gave, sir, 400 people are supporting and the other 600 are not supporting them,
Hmm.
right? But when you check the case in the other parties as well, there's a higher number of non-supporters. So won't the first party win both ways?
Okay, but what about the only two parties are there means what will happen? A clear division will be there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course. That's what. Okay, so in India it is not possible. So other parties also unable to manage. That's what we are following that system, Kevin. Okay, other parties also not able to manage that with support. Okay, so we are choosing the one those who got comparatively higher votes than the
Highest
other
vote.
parties. Okay, clear or not? Comparatively higher than the other party. So if you leave the other parties, then what will happen there in that constituency? Okay, 400 are supporting him and 600 are against him. That's why they choose the other candidates, right? Clear or not? Okay, literally speaking, so they are not the followers or not the supporters of the person who managed to win that election, right? They are against him, basically speaking. So, okay, they are against him. So 600 are against him, only 400 is supporting him, right? But coming to this two-party system, a clear majority will be there, right? 400, 600, 500, 500, like that clear division we are able to find. In that kind of, in that method, what can I say, the victory is authenticated one, right? Okay, the clarity is there, right? There is no confusion, right? But in the Indian system, basically it will always creating confusions there. Number of confusions are there related with the what you can say, the election result. Okay, so number of cases we know that after the election, the candidate those who lose the election will give the complaint against the candidate those who win the election. Like that, various things are going on in our country there. Okay, so all within the framework of the constitution only, but in the constitution there are a number of loopholes are there. Many loopholes are there. Clear. Clear. So we will discuss that also. That related to the free and fair elections. Free and fair election. Is that clear, Mr. Kevin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so now elections and democracy. Okay, so let us begin by asking ourselves two simple questions about election and democracy. Can we have democracy without holding elections? My question to you people.
No.
No. Okay. No. Even if one or sorry, China is an example for that. If only one party is there, also they are conducting elections there. All right. So in a democracy, election is necessary. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen there? We cannot call it as a democracy because democracy means people's government, right or not? So people want to elect their representatives. So without election, it is not a democracy. Clear or not? Okay. So election is a must. Election is a must. If it is not so, we can call that as dictatorship or militia type of government. Clear or not? Okay, so election is the one that creating what, a democratic form of government. Can we hold election without having democracy? Can we hold election without having democracy?
No.
No.
Question, listen to the question. Can we have election
Yes.
without having democracy? No democracy at all, and election we are conducting.
Sir, we can conduct election, but it won't be a democratic election.
Definitely. Okay. And if it is not democracy, what is the need of election there? Another question. Right. If it is not a democracy, what is the need of election? No need to. Right or not? But other thing is there. So some Middle East countries are there, right? Middle East countries are there. There also different ministers are there, right? Different ministers are there, not only the king, right? In the Middle East country, basically Arabian countries are number of ministers are there for different affairs there. What method they are following to choose them? Is that election or selection? Think about that.
Selection.
Yeah, selection.
So mostly from the same family only the ministers will be
Definitely,
from.
definitely. Okay, so mostly the people are from the same family, or from the family those who are keeping close allegiance with that ruling family, right? Yes or no? So it is basically speaking. So it is selection. Okay, correct. Okay. So if it is non-democracy, what is the need of election? Clear or not? That's the common idea what we have, right? Now, what is going to happen here? We are going to discuss all those things there. So keep these two questions in your mind. Okay. So let us have a discussion in the classroom on both these questions by using examples from whatever we have learned so far in the previous classes. Let it be, we discuss that. The first question remained as the necessity of representation in a large democracy. Okay, so it is very important. Representation is very important. So election also important. All citizens cannot take direct part in making every decision. Therefore, representatives are elected by the people, right? So a country like India, the population is too huge. Each and every individual cannot participate in the decision making. Clear? They are unable to become the part of the legislature. Clear or not? So we are using this method. What is that? A representative system. We are electing our representative and making him or her to act our part in the legislature. Clear? Clear? Okay, what we want to play, instead of us these legislative, I mean, these members of legislative council, they are playing our part, right? That's what. So election, it is necessary in a democratic system. Okay. Otherwise, it is termed as mobocracy. What is that? Not democracy, but mobocracy. What do you mean mobocracy? Mobocracy. Mob. What do you mean mob? A group of people, right or not? Okay. They will do whatever what the things they wanted to do for themselves. Okay. So there is no government. Okay. Total. What do you can say? Problem will be there in the country. There is no one to lead. There is no one to control. Okay, the majority will dominate over the minority, but a total chaos will be there in the society. So that is not permissible. Okay, but one day the political philosophy says that one day it will happen. What will happen there? Democracy will turn to what? Mobocracy. Democracy is a failure to manage the administration. Clear or not? What will happen there? People's rule will come. People's rule is not a democratic rule. A group of people will rule the world or will rule the country. The people with the money power, the people with the muscle power, right? Okay, clear or not? The country will face a turmoil, problems everywhere. Clear? That situation is termed as mobocracy. So please keep that in your mind. You don't need to write that in examination. That is not your subject. Okay, I just told you. Okay, for understanding. Okay, so this extra things that I'm telling to you people that no need to write in examination, just for a general understanding. Okay, listen, this is how elections become important. Whenever we think of India as a democracy, our mind invariably turns into a last election. Elections have today become the most visible symbol of the democratic process. Today, election is the one that reminds us our country is democratic. Clear? Only that thing. Okay. In other ways, are we really participating in the legislative process? Hmm? Yesterday, I noticed that one news, right? You observed that or not? One small girl, she argued with the police officers, right? Do you know what is the reason for that argument? An idea? An idea? Not watching this. Only Sananjos observed, I think so. Sananjos, did you?
Sir, I saw it in the news, but
That's it. Okay. She argued like anything to the police officers related with the police officer booked a person, okay, and give a receipt of penalty fine. Okay, clear or not? Clear. The crime is or the offense is he violated the COVID protocol. It seems there
Yes, sir.
by standing in the queue to get money from the ATM counter. Clear? Clear? So it's an offense, a great offense, right or not? Are you agreeing with the police or that lady?
Agree with the police because she didn't wear mask.
We didn't wear a mask. Okay, fantastic. At the same time, one more thing is there. What is that? What is that? In front of the beverage corporation. Okay, Bevco outlets are there in our state, right? Huh? Thousands of people are standing like anything there, right? Without
Yes, sir.
mask, with mask, no question at all. They are making money. They are giving or donating money to the government. So police is simply standing there and protecting them. Why is so? And the KSRTC bus, okay, buses that are running, playing everywhere in our state. It is fully loaded with passengers there, right? Where is the code protocol here? And simply, tell me.
Because government is making more money from that, government will not
Definitely,
break
that
the
is
rule.
the source of income for the government. So government is protecting them, right or not? Okay, and we are simply standing in front of the ATM counter to take money. Then they are coming and saying that you violated the COVID protocol. There is a 10,000 rupees fine. Means what kind of justice is that? What kind of democracy is that? Can you agree with that? Okay, anyway, that girl, she won't wear a mask. That's a criminal offense. Is that a criminal offense? Hmm? Anyway, boys can book for that. Anyway, fine. Okay, let it be. Okay, so just understand the systems there. So here in this kind of systems or problems or situations, we will not think about democracy. We will think that it is not a democracy, not at all. It's not a democracy at all. Okay, some other type of government it is. Clear or not? Basically, creating something for the people, those who have money, some particular conditions, okay, and the people, those who don't have money, they for them another situation or another condition, other circumstances. Where is democracy here? So we can say that only the election that remained as what is that? Democratical government is there in India. Okay, or we are going to vote for creating a democratical government. Only in that particular day we are enjoying the right what? Right to vote. Clear. That day, this all these political party leaders or political party followers, okay, what they will do? They will please us like anything, right? Okay, maximum they will please. Okay, sir, madam, like that. Okay, after that particular day, election completed. What will happen? What will happen? Any idea about that? Okay. For the next 5 years, we cannot see these people. It is impossible to find them. Okay. No GPS also able to locate these people there. Okay. So GPS will turn as a failure. Okay. Definitely will turn failure. Okay, clear or not? That's what we are unable to find these people. They will not come to our locality. Okay, that's the reality. That's the reality. So we are not against an individual here, right? But some good people are there, good representatives are there. Always they will do good deeds or good things for the people. That's the reality too. Okay, we are not criticizing everyone equally or entirely, but some people are there. Okay. Elections have today become the most visible symbol of the democratic process. We often distinguish between direct and indirect democracy. A direct democracy is one where the citizen directly participates in the day-to-day decision making and in the running of the government. Underline that. Okay, what is that? Direct democracy, which means each and every individual in the country every day will participate in the decision process or decision making process. Okay, the ancient city states in Greece were considered examples of direct democracy. Clear. So each and every individual participated in the decision making. Clear. There's special meetings are there. Okay, everyone want to attend that. That's going to be direct democracy. What is direct democracy? In which all the people of the country will directly participate in the election. Sorry, decision making process. Decision making process. Directly they will participate. Clear? Greece, ancient Greece was an example for that kind of direct democracy. Direct democracy. Okay. Next one. Many would consider local governments, especially Gram Sabhas, to be the closest example of direct democracy. So Gram Sabhas are there. You know what is Gram Sabha? Studied about Sabha and Samiti. Gram Sabha in a village, all eligible voters together is termed as Gram Sabha. Clear? All eligible voters of a village is termed as Gram Sabha. So every year, 2-3 times they will meet. I mean, they will sit together to take decisions. Clear or not? Or give suggestions to the Gram Samadi, I mean Panchayat government, what to do, okay, what programs want to finish in this particular year or that particular period of time, clear, suggestions they will provide. So that is an example for a direct democracy, clear. Our Gram Sabhas are example for direct democracy, you got that? What is Gram Sabha? It's a group of all eligible voters in one panchayat or one village, okay, altogether is termed as Gram Sabha. So every year, one or 2 times, they will sit together to give suggestions to the government. I mean, the local government. I mean, Gram Samiti, Grama Samiti. That's not local government, Gram Samiti. Okay, clear. What to do in that particular period of time. And this Sabha or the people of Sabha, they know the primary need of their locality. Okay, they know the problem of, I mean, water problem. They know the problem of electricity. They know problem with untaught or unmacadamized roads. Okay, clear or not? Clear. So they all know all the basic problems of their locality, so they can give suggestions. They can give suggestions. Is that clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's an example for a direct democracy in India. Okay. But this kind of direct democracy cannot be practiced when a decision has to be taken by lakhs and crores of people. That is why rule by the people usually means rule by the people's representatives. Clear? Okay. But for a village, it is applicable. Okay. It will function properly sometimes. Okay. But what about a country? What about a state? Lakhs of people are there, millions of people are there. It is impossible to sit together and take a decision. Not possible at all. That's why we are using a system, indirect democratical one, right? A representative system. Okay, it is not the rule of the people, directly speaking. So it is not the rule of the people, but the rule of the people's representatives. Clear? Very clear. All the people are tired. I think that. Okay, clear. You guys
Yes, sir.
tired? The last period, right? I know that. Anyway, at the same time, it's almost 5:30. Clear? You are tired?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kevin, yes, sir. Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay, so political science is not that much interesting in the sense it is boring. Okay, boring in the sense, boring in the sense. What is that? This is not that much complicated. Okay, political science is not that much complicated. Simple sense is enough to understand it. Okay, clear or not? Hmm? How to make a chicken curry means first is take a chicken, cut, and what want to do? Huh? Take onion, cut. That only, right or not? Okay. Political science also that simple. Okay. Want to understand what want to cut. Okay. When want to cut and who want to cut. That only. Clear. Nothing more than that. Okay. So the things are not that complicated. You want to read the textbook. So your problem, I can say that you are reluctant to read the things there. You're not ready to read. That's the main problem. Okay. After the class or the time in between the classes, you are doing something else. You are not ready to read. That's it. Huh? Only you are relying on the class, okay, or recorded class. That is not enough. You want to read the textbook also. It is interesting subject, people. Okay. So do one thing. We will continue in the next class. Okay. Clear. Any doubts? Any doubt in the sense? Read the textbook and tomorrow ask me the doubts there. I am reading the textbook because the first examination is MCQ examination. So textbook reading compulsory. Number one word answers are there. Always sit with the pencil and a textbook there. Those who don't have the textbook, take the PDF format or PDF copies of the same printed one and keep with you. Okay, clear? Thank you guys. We'll be in the next session.